E aí galera, beleza mano? Bora pra mais um vídeo aqui, beleza? Vamos lá. Vou só apertar pra sair aqui. Fazer o evento aqui, mano. Quer dizer, pelo menos o início do evento, né? Vai chegar aqui. Falar com o Vente.
Tone deaf bird, what are you up to? What's with all the people?
Bora, filho.
Aha! You're right on time. Take a look at my students. What do you think? Not bad, eh?
Students? You mean the people anxiously scratching their heads?
Anxiously? Why, these people are deep in concentration, diligently searching for heartfelt rhetoric to convey their romantic affections.
Beleza, agora mexe a boca pra falar, cara.
Seems a bit suspicious to Paimon.
So, I guess you've already found out about the Windbloom Festival then. How are you finding Mondstadt in such a festive mood? Do you like it? Paimon, what about you?
Paimon could be persuaded with some delicious food-related bribery.
Aproveitador essa Paimon, né, mano?
I think you'll come around then. Speaking of which, I'll bet you two don't have a lot on your plate right now. Loafing around all day, no commissions to take or people to help. If you've noticed that, then congratulations! You've taken your first step toward understanding the Windbloom Festival.
Oh yeah? Hey! Why do you sound so pleased with yourself?
The Windbloom Festival doesn't just belong to the Animo Archon, but to all Mondstadt citizens looking for love. Anyone who wants to find love must do everything for themselves over the festive period. In addition, many people take this period as an opportunity to resolve other matters of the heart. It's not surprising that you two haven't been able to find any commissions. That's just the Windbloom Festival tradition. But don't you worry, you won't feel lonely while I'm around. On that note, I think it's about time you two got a deeper understanding of Mondstadt's culture and customs. I need
Assistance? What kind of assistance?
See these anxious-looking folks here? They're looking to learn the secrets of love, so they came to me to learn how to compose love poems. I accepted, of course, because I was only too happy to charge a tuition fee. Soon, they'll come to me in turn and pour their hearts out, telling me about their romantic trials and tribulations. Then I'll give them suggestions based on their individual circumstances.
Caramba, fala pra caramba, mano.
At least, that's what I was going to do. But having seen you two suffering with nothing to do, I think I'll let you handle it instead. You've traveled far and wide and seen so much, it would be a waste not to put those experiences to good use. They could use your help.
Ugh, save us the nonsense. You just want to speed up your sales. That desperate for more, huh?
There are limited edition wines for sale during the Windbloom Festival. I need every last Mora to make sure I get my fill.
Cara, só pensa em beber, né, mano? Tá parecendo um papudinho, velho.
Spoken like a true drunkard.
All right then, let's get started. I'll be joining you, of course. I'll give you a few prompts, and you can make suggestions based on them. Not as taxing as you thought, right?
You really love the sound of your own voice, don't you?
Come on now, you're Mondstadt's honorary knight. The people trust you. It's only natural for you to have... Now listen up. If you see me make this gesture, it means I think they should forge ahead and seize the opportunity. But if you see me make this gesture, it means I think they should play it safe and avoid being hasty. And if I make this gesture, it means I think they should give up while they're ahead and avoid any emotional overinvestment. You got that, traveler?
Você poderia repetir? Eu vou pedir pra ele repetir, mano. Eu já me esqueci
Okay.
já.
Make sure you pay attention this time. Now listen up. If you see me make this gesture, it means I think they should forge ahead and seize the opportunity.
Ah. Esse movimento significa que eu acho que a pessoa deve avançar e agarrar a oportunidade, beleza, mano.
see me make this gesture, it means I think they should play it safe and avoid being hasty.
Esse movimento significa que eu acho que ela deve esperar e não ficar com pressa. Beleza, mão na cara, né?
And if I make this gesture, it means I think they should give up while they're ahead and avoid any emotional overinvestment.
Entendi. Agora eu
You
entendi.
got that, traveler? That's decided then.
Quer dizer, espero que eu não me esqueça, né, mano? Olha lá, né? Bora falar com o Marvin aqui, mano. Só mais uma coisa, galera. Eu tava falando aqui, mano, que eu não tô trazendo... A galera tava perguntando lá no Facebook que eu não tô trazendo mais live de Genshin Impact, mano. Porque, mano, eu enjoei do jogo, mano. Sinceramente, tá ligado? Não por termo de eu não gastar dinheiro no jogo, nem nada do tipo, mas porque o jogo tá muito enjoativo, mano. As mesmas coisas, as mesmas missões, tá ligado? E os eventos tudo chato, parado, mano. Tem, na minha opinião, tá entendendo? Vocês têm a sua, eu tenho a minha, velho. Não por causa de nada, de personagem, que personagem eu tenho aqui uns que eu gosto, mano. Tá ligado? Deixa eu mostrar aqui a vocês. Tem esses daqui, ó. Vou botar uns alguns aqui, ó. Acho que esses são todos que eu tenho, mano. Eu parei de jogar particularmente, mano, porque eu enjoei, mano, do jogo. Muito repetitivo, tá entendendo? Mas agora eu tô fazendo esse vídeo aqui só pra relembrar os velhos momentos, né? Legalzinho, mano. Vou falar com o Marvin.
Heard that you were seeking help from the bard over there. We're his assistants. Why not talk to us?
Huh? I barely plucked up the courage to talk to the bard. Is he not available?
Don't be shy. It doesn't matter who you talk to. At the end of the day, you still gotta talk to your prospective sweetheart, right? Be brave. Let's hear it.
Here goes. There is someone I like.
Ava.
Marla. She's cute and hardworking, always helping her family out with the farm work. And sometimes she gets so tired, she takes a nap on a bench by the side of the road.
Is she from the city?
No, she lives in Springvale, quite away from me. And because of my family, let's just say that our families are quite different. My father objects to us being together. But Marla and I have found a way to work around it. Whenever we want to meet, we go stargazing at Star Snatch Cliff.
Well, sounds like you two are getting along just fine.
A Pai é muito fofa, né, mano?
We are. So, what I came to discuss today doesn't so much concern Marla as my father. My father is quite conservative and very strict. Still, it's my fault that I've never told him how I really feel.
Não fala, cara.
I'm thinking, if I use this opportunity to offer a Windbloom to my father and formally ask for his approval at the same time, maybe he'll support us.
Mano, mais uma coisa aqui, na minha opinião, aqui nessa parte aqui, velho, que o pai dele não aceita nessas coisas, mano. Mano, não vá por opinião. Eu sei que uma segunda opinião sempre é bem-vinda, né? Assim, mas, mano, sempre escute aquele que tá na sua cabeça, mano. Sempre vai pelo seu, pelo seu coração, pela sua cabeça, tá ligado? Você acha que isso tá certo pra você, mano? Mas tipo, se você vê literalmente que você está errado, que não vai dar certo, você para, né, mano? Mas se você foca naquilo, mano, e não desista, velho. Vá até o fim, mano. Se não der certo é porque não tem que dar, tá ligado? Mas nunca deixe de ficar com uma pessoa porque veio de opiniões alheias, segundas, tá ligado?
What are you planning to say?
I want to tell him that, even though Marla doesn't come from a wealthy family, her kind heart and hard-working nature are things that Mora can't buy. Does that sound too childish? Oh, I hope he doesn't yell at me.
Aw, there.
Uh-huh.
Eu já me esqueci já. Qual é o gesto, mano? Isso aí é o gesto de eu apoio você, você deve avançar e agarrar a oportunidade. Eu penso que não é apropriado, você deve pensar melhor. Eu acho melhor você desistir, calma. Acho que essa aqui eu apoio você, você deve avançar e agarrar a oportunidade. Eu acho que é essa, né, mano?
Yeah, tell him what's in your heart. Use the love between you and Marla to move him. Shouldn't it be something to celebrate?
I see. Understood. Thank you.
Another thing, didn't you say you were going to give flowers to your father? What about Marla? Don't you want to give her something?
Oh. Now that you mention it, I wanted the... Of course. And I'll give her some flowers, too. Yeah, I'll pick some later. Thank you for your help.
Espero que esteja certo, mano, essa aqui, né? Cada personagem que você vai conversar é 10 anos, mano. Pelo amor de Deus, velho. Ô, cara. Eu não posso ficar pulando os diálogos, né, mano?
You there! Are you looking for help from the bard? We're his assistants. Why don't you tell us what's on your mind?
Oh, really? Well, okay then. Here goes. I'm just such a huge fan of Mondstadt's idol, Barbara Sama. You must have heard of her. She's the super cute one at the Church of Favonius.
Vixe, mano. Logo da Bárbara, mano.
Not to mention gentle, and she always lifts the people of Mondstadt's spirits with her smile and songs. I'm such a big fan. I even got a few like-minded friends together, and well, you guessed it. I'm the head of the Barbara fan club.
Huh. Pretty pleased about it too, by the sound of things.
I carry the hopes and expectations of every member of the fan club on my shoulders. At this special time of year, I pledge to send our blessings to Barbara Sama herself. Of course, as a level-headed adult, I would never want to cause her any disturbance. I'm just waiting for my time slot with the bard so I can explain the plan. Take all the flowers picked by our members and turn them into a huge giant flower statue. Then, to give her a huge surprise, place it outside the rear entrance of the church.
Esse cara, acho que isso não é uma boa ideia, não.
As for the love poem, we don't need any help. We're planning to do it on our own and hang it on the statue itself.
So, this giant statue.
Will be about 2 stories high. But it's all in good faith, don't you see? When Barbara Sama catches sight of it, she'll feel the burning flames of our everlasting love. So, what do you
O que
think?
acha dessa ideia? Bora ver o que o bardo vai... O que o vento vai achar. Eu apoio você, força. Eu acho que você deve pensar melhor. Tá falando sério, precisa acabar com isso agora.
A level-headed adult?
But gifts have to make a lasting impression.
Oh, it'll create a lasting impression, all right. The Knights of Favonius will have you escorted away.
Really? But...
But nothing!
Olha papai, mão brabo.
Oh, okay. I got it. Thanks for your suggestions, both of you. I gotta go.
He sure left in a hurry.
Vai ser meio paradão esse... Que coisa, galera. Vai conversar com a galera, né?
Windblade!
Bora lá, mulher.
Hi! We heard you had something you wanted to discuss with the bard. We're his assistants. You can talk to us instead.
It's the honorary knight in Paimon. I didn't know I'd see you two here. Well then, I won't stand on ceremony. I want to offer some flowers to the acting Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius, Jean.
Mas que é isso, cara? É isso, mulher.
I guess you must be quite close to Master Jean? She's an incredibly upright and diligent woman. Talented and always gets the job done. Honest, kind, gentle, not to mention...
All right, we get it. She's pretty great.
Sorry, once I get talking about Master Jean, I get a bit excited. This time tomorrow, I'll finish composing my poem, pick a fresh dandelion bouquet, head over to the office, and hand the flowers to the guard. It's just... the bouquet and the poem... I don't know. Best not sign them after all.
Wait a second. It's only normal to sign them. Why does that bother you so much?
Knowing Master Jean's conscientious nature, I'm afraid she'll send a gift in return if she sees my name. She's so busy, I wouldn't want my gift to create more work for her. If I can get this bouquet on her desk, that's enough for me. But then, won't an untraceable bouquet create suspicion? Oh, what should I do?
Essa é o que mesmo? Eu apoio você, assine, você deve pensar melhor no assunto. Acho que você deve assinar com seu nome. Não, você deve pensar melhor no
No
assunto.
rush. Mull it over.
É.
In any case, it's totally up to you. Is it more important to you for her to remember the person who sent her the flowers? Or for her to simply feel respected and loved?
Olha, a Paimon é filósofa.
Huh. I never thought about it that way. The important thing is... That's taken care of then. 1,000 thanks for your advice. I'll remember it.
You're welcome. Chin up.
Will do.
Cadê o vento? Faz tanto tempo que eu não jogo o jogo que eu não sei nem qual é o botão de correr, mano. Já achei aqui.
Tone Deaf Bard, we dished out some advice, just like you said. How did we do?
Seems like my gestures weren't always translated into the advice I intended to give.
Ok, eu errei, mano.
I guess I need to work on my communication for next time.
Next time.
So, who else needs some help around here?
What are you three up to?
Kaya! Are you also here for romantic guidance?
It's the greatest bard in town. And now, the greatest romantic advisor in town. Still, don't you have other business to attend to?
Oh, you mean teaching people how to compose love poems?
Exactly that. I heard you were teaching classes in the plaza, so I came right away.
Huh? Kaya, you want to learn how to compose love poems too?
A cara da Paimon, mano. Pensei que Kia já soubesse escrever muito bem.
I'm not too shabby. Nevertheless, I'd like to register for the fast track classes.
How come? You're a smooth talker. Do you really need my guidance?
The real question is, are you willing to take me on as a student?
Of course! When the Mora comes knocking, who am I to keep the door closed?
Well then, I guess I'm enrolled. And as your student, may I make some reasonable demands?
Aha! Paimon knew there was more to it.
Demands? Let's hear them.
As students, aside from attending class, we also need homework exercises. Surely a well-designed course would require us to put our knowledge into practice and then have our teacher correct the poems we compose.
You mean Venti has to correct the students' homework?
Precisely. All in exchange for payment, naturally. These are my demands.
Or, to put it another way, I'm actually gonna have to work for a living.
Is that so bad? I just think that with things like this, you should see them all the way through. More fun for everyone involved, don't you think? What do you say?
I feel like Kaya's knack for mischief is at play here. Still, correcting homework... this is indeed a vital step. And I am curious to see the fruits of my students' labor. Congratulations, Kaya! Your demands have been accepted!
As I expected, a reasonable and down-to-earth teacher.
Hold your horses. I have a demand for you, too.
Cool! A coercion contest.
I will pay special attention to your homework and guarantee that you will see improvement in your studies. But as for your tuition fee, some Wind Bloom Festival exclusive Apple Bloom cider should do the trick. What with you and Master Diluc being on such good terms and all...
Steady now. Let's not overestimate my abilities. Still, one bottle of the good stuff in exchange for your guidance.
Whoa, one bottle? Make that 3.
3?
Jeez, give him an inch and he'll take a mile.
Please, please, please.
A cara de psicopata do cara, velho. Cachaça.
Deal.
Marvelous. Grab some paper and make your way over. Professor Venti's Poetry Masterclass is now in session.
What's the paper the tone-deaf bard pulled out of his pocket. And who?
Albert, Ellen, Marvin, Timaeus.
E o Bennett, olha o Benedito aí, ó. Bennett.
Oh, present!
Bennett, jogamento do fogo. É um jovem aventureiro, vem de onde está, ele tem uma paixão pela aventura, mas sempre que inicia ele tem azar. Devido a sua fome e má sorte, são poucos aqueles que querem partir em aventura com ele. Porém, ele já se acostumou e não fica desiludido. Não importa quantos ferimentos ele sofra, sua determinação é como um fogo que nunca se apaga. Vem daí, o baú está esperando nossa chegada. Vamos, equipe da aventura do Benny.
Wow, Bennett's really fired up for this.
So you're Bennett? Excellent. I like your enthusiasm. Make sure to channel that vigor into your poetry. Yes, sir!
Ah, mano, eu gosto muito do Bennett, mano. É, ele tá na minha...
Even adventurers want to learn how to write poetry. I see this is going to be a popular class.
Tone-deaf bard's gonna make a fortune.
My dear students, in a moment, we will gather by the terrace in front of the cathedral, where I will divulge to you my experiences and techniques in the art of poetic composition. After class, I would like every one of you to compose a love poem and hand it to me for, constructive criticism. As for your tuition fees, by all means, wait until the course is over before paying. But, in addition to Mora, payment in alcohol is also warmly welcomed.
Para além de Moura, também aceito pagamento com vinho.
A quick question, sir.
But of course! And when the time comes, you can hand in your homework first. Traveler, I'd like you and I to collect the homework submissions together.
Beleza, beleza.
Does that fall under the assistant's duties?
Think of it as an initiation into Mondstadt's traditional culture. An opportunity to immerse yourselves in the Windbloom Festival. I'm going to great lengths here to make sure you're a part of the festivities. Not to mention, it would entitle you to a share of the remuneration.
Oh, sir, yes, sir!
Essa pai é uma interesseira, né, mano? Pai é uma interesseira, velho.
Good. In that case, when Kaya's finished with his homework, let's go and look for him at the Knights of Favonia's headquarters. But for now, I've got classes to teach. Traveler, why not make the most of it and check things out in the meantime? The vendors in Mondstadt have arranged all sorts of festive activities. Don't forget to try them out.
Festival das Brisa Florescente, parte 1. Festival das Brisa Florescente, parte 2. Carta das nuvens e neblinas. Faz isso aí, ó. Beleza, mas... Vou vir aqui. Esse lindo pôr do sol aqui, ó. Subir aqui em cima. Pula aqui. Aqui. Eu vou terminar esse vídeo por aqui, galera. Beleza, galera? Pro vídeo não ficar muito grande, mano. Porque senão também fica chato pra vocês, né? Beleza, eu vou terminar isso aqui, mano. Mas a gente volta a parte 2 daqui, beleza? Até a próxima. Fiquem todos com Deus. Não esquece de deixar aquele like pra me ajudar, mano. Se inscrever no canal aí. Postei lá no Facebook, né? O outro canal que eu tinha, o Berca Silva PE. Deu ban, mano. Levou ban. Eu perdi o canal. Agora eu tô com esse aqui agora, novo. Eu já tava com quase 100 inscritos no outro, mano. Infelizmente nesse aqui eu só tenho um inscrito. Mas quem puder se inscrever aí, mano, ajuda de coração, beleza? Até a próxima. Fiquem todos com Deus e fui!